It's just, look at that. Look at the storm. We lost? We actually lost.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And today, we're actually going to be talking about Awaken 7 Daji. Insane, right? Just all around insane. Like, first of all, in terms of Twilight Lands, let's actually go to Twilight Lands real quick. So Twilight Lands right now, I'm at 20-5, right? 20-5. We'll pull up 18-7 first, and then we'll watch 18-10. So give me a second. Let me pull that up real quick. So this is 18-7, and watch how quick we demolish this. This is just crazy. Remember when this thing used to be so tough to beat? Literally, with Awaken, 6 here? I didn't even have her at Awaken 7 yet. They literally just ran through that very fast. Like, it was just that quick, right? And if you thought that one was quick, let's pull up 18-10. This is 18-10. It's even quicker. Like, what? We literally erased that in, 12 seconds? It was 12 or 13. Wow. Yeah, so now when it comes to like 18 is going to be a breeze, right? Just breeze through that in the next one. She makes it insane. Let's actually go to Crimson Abyss. I actually beat all of Crimson Abyss. All of it. I have all of the tickets and, of course, the additional diamonds that you get. Well, let's just watch it here and see. I have her in there. She's just ridiculous. We got to do it anyway, so let's just get it out the way. Get all of that. I don't really need none of that stuff because we're in the end game now. Yeah, we are. So again, here her damage just gets crazy once she gets going. For me, honestly, I kind of like running Survaley because Survaley ended up killing off the summons, and then that'll make other summoners stronger, right? So we just breeze through this one. Amat is great too. I like where she's at in terms of her damage. I don't even have her yet at Awaken 7. I'll make a video about that. So I'm not trying to cover every single little thing because, some of the talking points will pretty much be the same. We'll go into Custodian Triangle, and of course, we'll do some PvP fights. But generally, this one, it was tough before, but it was more so the damage output. And yeah, she puts up 1 trillion now like it's nothing, right? So we beat that one there. Very simple, right? Getting all those additional rewards. We'll take all of them, right? Beautiful. Love that. Thing is, right? When it comes to Custodian Triangle, right? Rule of Truth, I'm done with that one. Also, Battlefield of Azura, I cleared 35 for both of those. Crimson Rot, I can beat it if Amat would be able to just get the storm off, right? If you can get the storm off on the big crocodile before the boss explodes the crocodile, then we could beat it. But other than that, we get stuck on that one. So now we're actually gonna go here and try 32. I forgot what the problem is with this one. I don't know if it was the boss or was it the summoners here. Muka and what's her name? Survaley here. Their HP is ridiculous, and the extraction with them is nuts, right? It just makes it absolutely unbeatable because they keep healing, and you can't kill their summons fast enough, and you just get timed out. That's what the problem is there. For this one, the assassins versus the assassins, they get it done. It could be tough by the time you get to Dominic. This is annoying because he hides because you can't really see him. But Wukong can see him, so we'll have to see there, right? And then, of course, this is the end. I think I should take out, what's her name? There. Sif. Actually, I kind of want to keep Sif because Gobo dies pretty fast. So we'll see what her damage is looking like. Yeah, so let's actually go through this. Of course, give me a second. So I did it. I got to the match. It crashed. So now let's actually go in there. I told you, maybe 1 second for you, but for me, it takes a lot of time. So Durgon drop. Actually, that was actually Daji that's doing that big damage. So here goes another ultimate. Yeah, we're pretty much gonna beat this. I could just tell from the fact that this when she's doing her ultimate into the fox's tail. What is it? Tail swipe or whatever their move that they do. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Yeah, can we get the ticket? Yeah, it's gonna be no, it's not gonna be close. We should get it. We're just one ultimate away, and the mermaid girl just died. Sina, she just died there, but that's okay. She'll come back to life, and we got it. Actually, I wasn't even looking at Sif. I want to see how Sif's damage was looking there in that situation because I know that Gobo dies a lot, and can we see it? Okay, Sif's damage. Where is it? She put up 48 billion. Okay, not bad compared to Daji. I didn't even have a Amat in there. I just realized that. If I would have took out Sif and put in a Amat, it would have been even quicker. So since we're already here, right, and we want to clear everything, let's go for this because again, it wasn't that tough to me, right? Where it's like, oh, we're struggling. HP is gonna go up a lot, but let's just try this one and see. You want to watch? All right, fine. I know you want to watch. You want to see, right? So basically, one into Canis. Adjustment here could be Orton over Bergman for the additional damage, but we already have Purin there. 2 into Canis. Connor didn't get hit there, which is bad, right? That's not good because now I'm gonna have to give him an additional one. Good throw, Connor, right? Love the fact that we have the immunity to CC, which is great. What you want to pay attention to is what's her name? The damage that's being dealt to Survaley and Muka. If their HP are not moving, you're not beating it. So here, Wampu's down, because these tend to be one of the ones to go. And also, who else is going to die here? Let's give, should have been for Purin, we missed. But yeah, that one, wasn't really worried about that one, right? Got that one done. Normally I don't show this stuff because again, sometimes it could be annoying. For this one here, we have to kill them fast. I don't know if we have enough to take them out. I might have to move the... no. Who is that? Bada's squishy. So she's not really the issue here. Dominic's not going to move until you kill off everything else. That's the most annoying part about it. You have to take out everything else. Wukong's dead because of I fade out on him. Right? And I think... Am I running? I forgot what I'm running in terms of prototypes, but it's looking okay. I'm watching that time because time is the biggest factor when it comes to some of these. Because you could beat it, but it's like the time is just it's a lot quicker than you think. So Wukong is taking a lot of damage here. He's no longer under that effect, is he? Somebody's getting minus there. Oh no, that's Dominic. But the thing is, we could probably... Is that Dominic? Are we gonna kill Dominic before we kill the other ones? Yeah, see the time. But the thing is, they got execution. They just need to get into that percentage. And then it'll be over. One hit from Wukong here. Could take out all 3. No. Thing is still alive. Okay. Either way, we don't have Rick. I wish we'd have ran Rick. Rick with that 25%. We need one more ultimate from Wukong. Our Korra. Anybody? There we go. We got it. Just touch him. Korra just needed to touch him, and it's over. I kind of want to try a Amat here. Let's take out Sif, because I don't want to have to do this again. Love you, Sif, but no. Let's put a Amat in there, get that feature, and I think we should be done here, right? Yeah, because if we were beating it before, chances are we're going to beat this one too. We're not going to get the ticket, though. Definitely not going to get it. That's the other thing about a Amat. Like, you have to wait till 3 casting to get the sand, but that sand does an immense amount of damage. Wow. So yeah, pretty much gonna beat it. Not really concerned. Yeah. So that's another one down, right? Wow. Tojian, they're probably gonna come out with new levels. We don't really need Sina here. We could have gone with who else? Who else could we put in there? We could put somebody in there. Akai maybe, but you don't really need it. Yeah, so 35 down, yeah. So Crimson Abyss, right? Done. Mirage Space, done. Rolllight of Truth, done. Battlefield of Azura, done. The only three I have left is Molten Abyss. I haven't really tried that yet, but can use summoners there. Thundercliff is tough because now the summoners, they're not gonna work there. So that one there is gonna be hard to complete because Vanguards, they probably need a whole nother SP to get that done for me personally, because I haven't really invested that much into them. But again, they're easy, right? This year we ran through this. This is just I don't even want to even go over how simple this was. The problem with this one was actually completing the missions, right? Getting the missions done within the amount of stages. See, and I didn't even finish this one. I could push further, right? If I push further, that just means that I'm gonna start here, and we could beat it, right? But I still want to get the missions done. I mean, I'm not here to not get my coins because Daji is just that crazy, right? All right, let's go over to Endless Battle, see if they have anything summoner related. What is this? Summoners? What is this? Since when? When did this? When was this ever summoners? I thought this was hunters, as you can see, based on what I have there. So they made this one into summoners? What? That's so weird. Wait, what? This is all over the place. So they say you should use Daji. You should also use Wukong with Amat, Sina, and also Canis. What? Okay, I sure. Wow. We can use her here. We're gonna use her everywhere. We're gonna use her here, but I'm not gonna go through all of that. Actually, let's take a look at my score there. Actually, I needed that anyways. Let me do this pull real quick and get it out the way. Go all the way back to here, and then go here. That's another 10. I just keep pulling them. Are we gonna get anything? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll just continue to do that because it's gonna help. Finally got this. No, we didn't complete. How much more do we need for the mission? We need another 10. Okay, for the other 12. Cool. Fine, right? But I do want to take a look at that endless battle again. What is this? I don't remember this being that. So again, for that there, this one is tanks, and this one is, where is it? This one here is energy. Okay, we'll end up using her there. She's gonna be great there. She's gonna be great in all of that stuff. But now let's actually hop over to PvP, right? And see how well can she do, right? It's open, everything's open. Let's go here and see what we got going on. Of course, can't make it up. It's our boy. One thing I was realizing about his actual third slot prototype is that he has all HP gems. For what reason, I don't know. Right? All HP gems. And Connor get out, because if you put Connor in there, it's just not going to be fair. Right? Can we do a 5-man team in C? Nah, we're not doing a 5-man because I want to run Dorelli. Why would I not run my Dorelli, right? He has no Dorelli, okay? No Dorelli drop, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see how it goes here, right? We should be able to beat them, right? I don't see why not. And he's in our mix, so let's just see what happened there. I couldn't see. Who's he fighting? So he's actually fighting Sina, which is okay. Sina is more of a support for me, just to keep us alive if we ever needed that. But again, are we ever gonna need that because of what's her name here? Survaley. And the thing is, right? I think. So the competition here, it's not as great, right? I have to go to the friend list. Let's just go to the friend list and see what we got going on over. Of course, you watch my previous video. We take on the probably change. Nope, still the same. We take on this tank team here. Question is, can they beat it? I don't think so, but let's just see. Let's just see if they can, right? Or is it because we were able to get the protection from Connor and thing died right away? So probably not, right? Well, we do have that additional protection because I have my Super Breakthrough 7. Yep, it's not happening. Super Breakthrough 7 Panda, right? Yeah, so no. Without the condom protection and Apple being up front, it's not looking like it's possible. I don't even know where all that lightning was coming from. Oh wow. And then of course Panda came through to make sure to solidify that they're dead. Yes, thank you, Panda. Right, so no, it's not happening there. Alright, okay, understandable. Another summoner team, a little bit stronger than us. He has the red gems. Of course he does. Why would he not, right? Doesn't have Durelli, so we don't have to worry about that drop there, which is great. Can we get into the backline? That's also the biggest thing, right? If we can't get into the backline, we're gonna be in trouble. Sina, she just dies so fast. I need to check if I'm running fade out on her. One thing I needed to put was healing and shielding, but Amat is actually here, so Amat got that execution, and that's what I was concerned about, is that if the big crocodile came out, would the one popping up from the ground show up too? And it did, which is great, because that's the one that has execution. The big crocodile doesn't. Okay, energy team. See what he's running here. He has some red gems, of course, and he's worried about melee and range. Okay, all right, good for him. Let's see what we can do here. And Sekai is the big concern. Ravenna doesn't hit as much as he used to. Is Sekai over there? Yep, she's winding up there. That's the crazy thing about her. When she gets awakened too, eventually she will. She's going to be crazy too. Like, what? The fact that she hits everything. Okay, Ravenna being tanky, but she's dead. Okay, yeah. But this team, it's at the point where it's gonna run through most of the things that they go through, right? Another energy team here. This is even gonna be quicker because again, they don't have Sekai, and it's not the Atlas-based energy team. Yeah. So that's that. Pretty much running through everything. Yeah. Right? What was the other one? This one here is the tough one. This is the real fight. I think his Daji is actually awakened. Look at all that red gems. HP increase and also 6 for damage increase. Thing dies in the beginning. Yeah, she wasn't even running fade out. She dies right away from the Duragron drop because there's no protection, right? Even the additional protection from Panda, when does that come on? The Duragron drop happens as soon as I hit challenge, it drops, and she died there, right? I don't know if we can beat this one because I think he also has his what's her name? Daji awakened, so probably not gonna beat this one, but we already beat this one in the last one, right? Yeah, by using Connor. With Connor, this thing just makes it so much easier. But here we go. Let's see. Okay. All right. Maybe it's possible. They're coming back to life. And the other thing about the summoners that's really broken is that I think all of them, right, except for Anpu, they all can revive, right? They have a revive there, revival, right? Which is insane. So here comes the other super OP energy team, right? This is the Atlas-based energy team, right? Duragon dropping. That Panda protection is actually pretty good, actually. Yeah, ends up helping out But this is the thing, right? As you kill the summons, they become stronger. We lost Anpu, and we also lost Amat. I don't think she's coming back. Oh, she did come back to life. We just need to get the thing off, actually. The big crocodile. And yeah, we beat that one too. Remember, we were struggling with that one before. That one's done, right? And Amat's not even Awakened 7 yet. So, again, when Amat becomes Awakened 7, it's just even going to be crazier, right? And I think that's that there, right? There really isn't. There's these two, but I think he quit. Our cross-platform rival quit, or he stopped playing because he hasn't been online for a couple of days. So let's just see here. His Daji is definitely not Awakened. I know that for sure because he hasn't been playing. But he does have a lot of red gems, so we'll face his summoner team till it gets to a point where we just erase them. But look at those shields. Survaley, huh? Survaley combined with the new ability of Daji, it just makes for interesting mix. So we can't get past the shields. But this is where Awakened 7 Amat would help, right? But the thing is, the crocodile dies pretty fast. Like, the crocodile would have just erased all of those shields. But we beat that one too. Yeah. And I think there's one left, and he hasn't been online for 23 days. So, but his summoner team was already established before that. And I think this summoner team would have been great because he would have awakened, what's her name, Amat. He's already running Amat on his summoner team. But again, it's been 23 days since you did anything to the summoner team, so they're gonna get packed up, right? So again, people are quitting the game. Moving on. It's life. It happens, right? Still here. That's that there. Again, competition is not looking too good. I need to find some new people, right? So if you're within what, NA 88, what is that? NA 80 and all the way up to NA 90 something. I don't know what it is, but add me if you got a strong team. Maybe we can check it out, right? But let's go back to Daji here. At this point, it's just ridiculous. Like, did she really need to be awakened? Not really. Her damage fell off a little bit, but she was still great. And now they made her into absolutely ridiculous beyond that, right? Yeah, at this point, she just running through everything in PvE, right? Twilight Lands is probably the last frontier in terms of difficulty, right? You know, the other maps there's because in Katosian Triangle, I should say, it's just because they have mechanics to stop summoners. Other than that, we would run through that too, right? If they didn't have that, we'd run through it easily. I'm gonna try out Molten Abyss and see if we can clear that one too. But as you can see here, for where is it? Let's go back. Let's take a look at story. What? Again, this is what story is looking like. I just had it running in the background. That was probably one of the best features they added to the game. Idle battles. I wish they could do that for a couple other things. But here, actually, let's put the damage up. We can put the damage up. Yeah, we can. It just runs through everything. Like, at this point, it's just, look at that. Look at the storm. The storm is so ridiculous in terms of how much damage it does. It's crazy to me. And think about that. Just the effect. Look at how big, what's her name? Dora is. We lost? We actually lost. How did we lose? What? We lost? How did we lose? It looked like we won. Right? How did we lose? I'm so confused. Can we see that again? It said that we lost, which makes no sense. Wait, can we watch that again? I'm very confused because they look like they all melted. Was it a time thing? Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the time. But let's see that again because I don't understand what just happened there. That made no sense. I thought they all died. Okay, so the damage is crazy. What's the swirl above their head? Who's stunning them? I have no idea who's doing the stuns. Somebody has stuns. Who has stuns like that? So here, okay, right? And spin, okay. Because victory. Okay, that was that was weird. I don't understand what happened there. But again, to close it all out here, Daji, amazing awakening, just super duper OP. Coupled with Amat, it's just ridiculous. Very interested to see what the new hero is going to be. That's going to come out next week, right? And if you made this far in the video, the word of the day is ridiculous. Because at this point, it's just summoner evolution, right? What about the rest of the classes? They need a huge overhaul to even come close. Because at this point, it's like, what is countering summoners unless you're using summoners yourself, right? So again, we need a new Vanguard. It's not going to help against the summoners, but they're long overdue. We're not going to go through a whole year without getting a new Vanguard. That's pretty sad. But again, if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,500 subscribers. We're getting close. Almost there. Reason for subscribing is you get updates, guides, walkthrough, the ultimate tier list. There's also the fun to play series for people that are new to the game. For those that are rocking with me, let me know if you actually summoned for Daji's Awakened Crystal, or you're getting a copy of her, or where you are in terms of her awakening or just her evolution. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.